Okay, we're going to pull our pellet adapter out. You'll notice that we've got full pot of pellets in there now. What I like to do is I heat up one side, then I heat up the other, and then I put my torch in the middle and just let it go for a little while. When you close the door, if you've got flames, it'll take off. This is the easiest and fastest way to light it. Some people light it with pellet gel, which I've only used a couple times. It takes a lot longer to get it going. Another reason to use the torch is you know that you get a lot hotter start because all the heat I'm putting on these pellets right now is going to be going up your chimney to help your chimney to start to draft. So you'll notice that the pellets light pretty easy. So I just kind of go back and forth a little bit, making sure that I've got a good red coal base to my pellets. And then when I close the door here, we'll make sure we've got flame. If we've got flame, it'll take off. And there you go. So your glass is going to kind of fog up. Water is a byproduct of combustion. The pellets have anywhere from 7 to 10% moisture content. And it takes just a few minutes for it to take off. Then the top of the stove, you know, you can get up to 800 plus degrees on the top, maybe in the 650 range through here, 700. Back here behind where your exhaust goes out, you know, we've seen that at 850 degrees or more. When it's just burning steady, you'll have anywhere from 400 to 650 on the top, depending on the ash buildup in the pot. We like to leave it on high, burn it on high. After it burns for 3 or 4 hours or more, it will actually cool down some because we get a layer of ash around the outer edge of the pile of pellets. That helps it burn a little more steady. But once again, you've got to have a insulated stovepipe. It's a Class A chimney pipe, 4-inch inside diameter, 6-inch outside diameter. We carry all that here for sale. There are some other dealers out there in the U.S. We try and sell the pipe at a discount so people will buy the right pipe. They don't get home and put it in with pellet pipe and then have to come back and buy a pipe for the second time. So it is expensive, but it's well worth it. It's a lifetime guaranteed pipe, even if you ever had a chimney fire. This is a very efficient stove. We came in at 76% efficiency on our EPA test and 0.36 grams of emissions. A pellet stove has to be 2 grams or under in an EPA test. And so it's really a clean, efficient burning stove. You can burn anywhere from 8 to 12 plus hours on a bag of pellets. But the key is to help keep the pot clean. So you kind of want to blow out the pot before you go to bed if you're going to burn at night. Most people don't burn at night while you're sleeping because, you know, there's always a risk of fire and you don't want to burn. You're not supposed to burn when you're not home because you just never, you know, it's an appliance that's on fire inside your home. So like with a wood stove or a normal pellet stove, things like that, people don't normally leave them burning when they're not at home. So you can see it's really fairly quick. I don't know if we're 2 minutes into this video yet or not, or where we're at, but you can see that we're already on fire all the way around the feed tube. Your pellet adapter that sits down inside of there that you saw the 3 legs on, one on each corner in the front and one in the middle and the back. The length of those legs are what monitors your volume of pellets that are inside the fire pot. It took us a long time to get to that kind of perfect one for all spot where it's not always too hot or not always too cold. It's just right in the middle. You can slide in your pellet adapter if you want to shut the stove off. And it takes about an hour for it to burn out. You want to leave your damper open. Thanks for watching. This is Dusty at Flame Innovation.